I'll put you on these. I miss Rachel Call. Blessing, 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 blessing Sunday evening to you one and all. How you all doing? Welcome to my Sunday Blessing Live. Pearl is well with you and your family. Welcome, welcome. I'm just waiting for the live to build up. Welcome, families and friends. Miss Jessica DaCosta, welcome. What's dinner? No food now, cook up there. What about bringing the mommy some dinner this evening, girl? Happy Sunday. Welcome to my live. Like and share. Have me excuse a little. No, baby love, not this evening, honey. Thank you. It doesn't matter what. Give God thanks and be grateful. But for me, I think I'm going to be frying 2 fish later. Later on, not right away, but later I'll be frying some escabeche fish. Welcome to my live, one and all. Happy Sunday to you all. It's a blessing to be among the living this afternoon. With everything that's taking place, we have to be very grateful and thankful. God is good all the time God is good. So, it's been a while. I haven't been on. Guys, I'm doing okay. But I was ups and down doing some, taking care of, personal issues. With myself, I have some health issues that I'm so dealing with, but give God thanks, I'm among the living and I'm happy and well. So welcome to my live, guys. I miss you when I'm not on, so I said that I come on this Sunday evening just to be with you all, guys. So let the live build up. Maybe some of you gone to church or what, I don't know, but I'm going to be putting on some stamp in the meantime, and this is, I don't know if you're aware of it, it's some Super Value stamp when you buy at the shop. These are the stamp, and you get the booklet and you fold them out, and you take 12 of these, 12 stamps, see them? You have to use 12 of these to get $1. Some people that say they don't have the time, but every make a marker for me, so I take the time at all time to fill them out, and it helps it go a long way. Sometimes you have your toiletry and stuff to buy, and it helps you. So you just fill them, I just fill them out and put them down, and when I'm ready I take them to the shop. Sometimes some people make them stay like for the whole year until like Christmas time. They use them. For me, I use them any given times, especially when I'm broke. Or just the makeup, you know, make up $1. You can make up the money, you know. It's money. See, 12 of them. It's $1, so I use them to make $1. Hi, Happy's World. Good evening, good evening, good evening, my niece. Good evening, good evening. Thank you, my dear. One thing I tell you, my niece always support me. Guys, welcome to Abby's World. I'm asking you to go and support her. She's really supportive, not only to me but to other YouTubers. Trust me, guys. And she's struggling with some watch time, guys. That's Abby's World. She's my niece, and trust me, guys, she helped me out a lot. She play a good role helping me out. Whatever I don't know, you know, these young people, they come out to technology. They're bad upon it. I'm in 100, you know. It's my daughter, Janika. God bless her. Sometimes she don't pay me much, man, but sometimes she did help me out, you know. So I'm putting on these stamp, guys. How you doing, one and all? Share with me how your Sunday going so far. Let us chit chat. Come on over, let us chit chat, guys. Yes, girl, we have to support each other. That's how it goes. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. But hold on, Happy. Don't give up. You just determined, same way, and keep fighting the battle. Trust me, it will pay off. My Sunday, okay, a video loading. You're posting a video, eh? I haven't posted it from the other day, but I'm taking it on right now because, trust me, I really need to. I want to, I'm planning to do, I want to do some from a giveaway. I need to get this thing to 2K. It's full time now, guys. Come on, guys. Share up the live for me. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I need to do a drive or something. I'm going to have to do to build up until to get to that 2K. It's a while now. It's full time. And this is what the stamp look like, guys. See? So when you go to the shop and you buy grocery, they will give you ask for the booklet, but they will give you like the stamp them. Depends on the amount of stuff you buy. So you bring them home and you three and 1. So the thing about it, in all, it's 12 on it. And this is $1 right here. So this is $1 that I never have before. So it helped me with my groceries. It helped me to buy because things are really expensive these last years. Very expensive. And I'm not ashamed to say things are really expensive. You can't even feed yourself the way you really want to. You're going to the market today days, you have afraid to pick up two look or something because you start to fear too much it's going to come to me. Now, like, talk true, guys. I mean, I have got the one collab one of them evening here, you know. Yeah, man, I have got the one collab. We have got to do a live and do a collab. Just only shine what you want to shine, Abby. Don't make it tricky and fool you. But shy. That girl never shy from the day she born, trust me. When she was younger, I remember, when she was at a very tender age, I used to be sending her to grocery when I used to run my local grocery shop. And people used to say, this little girl come into shop. And she was very young. She was smart from she young. Never shy, she not afraid of nobody from she young, trust me. Feisty. Why I'm telling you. Well guys, I'm right here as I just putting on my stamp them. I went on the road this morning to get a few stuff. Sometimes I do see some use go back a shopping and I lie you. I wish I have a lot of baby pictures of family members we could do a video. I have you know, so I have a few back home. You know, I have a few back home, hobby. I don't have them here with me, but I have some home. I love pictures myself. You know, I'm a family oriented person. Nowadays, people have stored pictures in phone, but there's nothing to me like when you really have your photo them you can hang up and put up, you know, or your album. It's good you have them in your phone, but I also like to really have them differently, you know. $2. So they say I got $2 that I never had before. You see? If it's not toilet paper, this can buy. Don't. Yes, Abby, thanks for sharing my life, baby girl. Thank you. You see, Abby, let me tell you something. I don't really watch others, you know. I just do the best I can and take my time. One cocoa, one step will get me there. And just be patient and trust God. You know, I try to support a lot of life, but not everybody is the same sometimes, you know. I just do me. And that's why I name Leah Authentic Journey. You see it? It's just my real life story. A regular Sunday evening, me day home. And I just sit down. This is just what I'm doing. So I'm just here, just chit-chatting with you guys. Miss home at times. You know, Jamaica things will be different. But you just have to do what you have to do. So I have my glue. You can use this glue, or you can use this one. I don't too like this one. This one I don't really like this one much. So guys, I don't know if it really concerns you as much, because from the other day I need to come on just to have a look at chit chat, because with so much is happening around us, and there are certain topics as usual, that I'm not going to talk because you can't touch certain topic. Thank you, my dear. But when I look around and I see what is really taking place right now, very concerning. People, let me tell you something. It's a blessing to be alive today. It is a blessing to be among the living. It is a blessing to be able to go to bed and to wake up in the morning and to realize that you are breathing. It is a blessing to can find something to put at your mouth. It is a blessing to have a roof over your head. It is a blessing to have a family, friends that you can call upon. It is a blessing to can even just sharing with you, speaking right now. Because, trust me, people going right, left, and center. As you point, someone gone. You or I, we don't know when it's our time. We don't know. The thing about it, none of us know. And at times, I don't know about you. It's scary at times for me. I don't know about you, but at times it's really scary for me. But we have to trust God and put our trust in God and pray like we never prayed before. But trust me, it's not easy. It is not. It's bad enough. So much are losing their lives from this deadly illness. But there's so much violence that is going around. Trust me. Oh, before I forget, happy birthday to my dear Aunt Antival over there in England. Blessing, 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 blessing. May God continue to bless and keep you and guide you and protect you. Mwah. Your niece love you, Auntie. Happy birthday. And Antival is my mommy, sister. The only sister my mother had. My mother passed, you know, but my aunt is still here, so she raised one of my sister, and my sister took her. She's okay, but you know, she's a dialysis patient. And guys, this is the reason why I have to really take, when it come on to my health, I'm so very skeptic, because tell you the truth, I watch my mother go down, I watch other family members, I watch my sisters, I watch my aunt now heal, and I'm trying, I'm holding the battle, I'm fighting, but trust me, it is not easy, because to maintain a good diet right now, it's not easy. Worse with expense. You know, the expense is not easy, but in God I trust, you know. No matter what it is, sometimes you really know, say you're not to have this or you're not to have that, but sometimes you can't ever. Hello, Miss Henry. How are you doing? Nice to see you on my live. How you doing, my dear? Happy Sunday. Blessing, blessing, blessing to you. That's one of my loyal supporters, Miss Henry. She have been here with me from the beginning. So this is what I'm saying, guys. What fear? At the end of the day, you know, sometimes you do a look at YouTube and it may not climb as how, but you just hold faith and continue, because in your time, it will. Don't watch another person. Everybody different. Every individual is different. Every individual, you know, what fear, and it will come in time. Trust God. You continue. Just take your time and do your little thing same way. Now try flying a God face. Just take your time. So I'm filling out my stamp them. and I think I go on 5 now, so I reached $5. It's a blessing. I never have that $5 before. So filling out this, each one is $1. So I have this. So that's $5. That can buy a washing stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So you can do little by little for me. So when I go to Super Valley, I collect them and I just use them. The other day I change out, I got some and I change them out, and trust me, they help me to buy my vegetable, my cleaning stuff. So guys, let's get back to the point now, what I'm saying now. Let I share something with you. And when I speak to you, I'm not only going to speak to you, I'm going to speak also to myself, as this also go for myself also. So first we're going to start with the man in the mirror. And what we're going to do, we're going to get a book. A book. You're going to get a pen. Or a pencil or whatever you have. And we're going to start. And this is like, you know, it's going to help you physically and both mentally. So my sister, you know, we spoke about this, and this is what we was talking about. And I always know that if you believe in something and you write it down, whatever you write down, it will manifest itself. Because through the power of God, through the Holy Spirit, whatever, you know, sometimes you can't speak everything, because let me tell you something, the devil listen and everything. So we're going to write it down, and when you write it down, we're going to ask God, and we'll talk to God about it, right? But before, and every time you have to get up and ask, you give God thanks. So in other words, we're going to get a book, and we're going to I never get to that name. Stammer, one drop, J, true. Okay. We're not going to make the devil know everything, you know, so we're going to write down something, you know. We're not going to just send it through the airwave, right? So, first of all, we're going to thank God for the many blessings. And if you just look around and see what's really happening, you're going to see how grateful that we're supposed to be. And I can't emphasize enough to see, because there are times that I go through stuff, I'm going through stuff, I'm dealing with stuff. I'm not going to pretend like everything is neat and curry. No, you know, but regardless of the odds, I always say it's always something to give God thanks for. Okay, just to be here right now, I came and I sit down right here with my stamp them right here, and maybe you look at it and say, that is simple. It's not simple for me, because I sit down right here since I started live, and I count out these, and I gone $5 already that I count out, and I glue it on. So now I put them to dry. So that's a $5 that I never had before. So that's a blessing right there. You know, many people wish they have a $5 right now. I never have that $5, so I receive it. When I've been to the shop, I get some stamp and I put it on and I have it right there. So that's something to be grateful and thank God for. Now, ever hear they said, another man garbage is another man treasure. So some people go in the supermarket and they will throw it away. Not for me, because that is money right there. That is money. I'm Mario Walker. Happy Sunday. I'll be saying to, oh, welcome on board. Thanks for joining me. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to write down our blessing. We're going to write down, and so like you get a pen, and you get a piece of paper or whatever it is, and you just write it down. Just write it down. So for instance, you get up in the morning. Let's start tomorrow morning, and you give God thanks for 5 things. 5. We're not going to start with one, because there's no such thing of one thing that you're going to be thankful for. There's so many things. So you get up in the morning, and you can't even lay down in the bed. You can, and don't take no phone. Too much phone things. Sometimes we have to really put down the phone, because that has robbed us so much. And I'm speaking myself, because the phone has robbed us of so much to be grateful and thankful to give God thanks for. So this Sunday afternoon, you can start this evening, you can start tomorrow, but let it be a regular basic things that we so do, and let us not just do it because, like, for instance, we feel like we're demanding, like I said, go do this, or we're going to let's just give God that thanks, because he's so deserving. So you get up in the morning, and you get up, you're just going to start off by saying, Father God, I thank you this morning for life itself. And you write it down. Father God, I thank you just to be among the living, that I can go to work. I thank you for the job. And even when the job is not paying the way that it's supposed to be, remember that sometimes that's the problem, it's not paying the way that we really want it to pay. And so therefore we even talk about our boss, and we talk about, but at the same thing, we still don't want to lose our job then. So we have to be thankful for it, because there are so many out there who don't have a job. So at the same time, you have to be grateful, and you have to be thankful for it. Now, you might be home, and you're there, and you're sitting down, and you're looking, and you're saying, no, boy, may I tell you, man, I really need such and such, I need to pay the light bill, But guess what? You stress your head, and you know, say the light bill if you pay. But then again, you still have to give God thanks, because guess what? You have a house with the light in, and there's a roof over your head. Because without the roof, you couldn't have light. You understand what I'm saying? I'm watching the hearts. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Walker. Thank you, Walker. So you have to be grateful and just continue to give God thanks for. Now, you're going to have a side where you're going to write down all the things that you're grateful and all the things that you're thankful for. And another way, you're going to write down whatever your long goal, your dreams, whatever you so desire for God to do for you, write it down. And pray about it, and talk to God about it, and watch it. It's going to work. It's going to manifest itself. Because I'm telling you, it's worked for me. It's worked for me. And sometimes, like, you get up in the morning, and you jump out of bed and say, thank you, Father God. We give you thanks this morning. And you just say it just randomly like that. But until you sit down and you really catch yourself, just take a little time for yourself. Rather, sometimes even at the bathroom, you sit down sometimes, and you just sit down and meditate, and you say, boy, I thank God, I'm grateful, and X, Y, Z, and trust me, that is the reason why I said, another man garbage is another man treasure. Because there are so many things that sometimes the little things that you're so thankful for, and it's like, to people that is nothing at all. I remember in 2009 when I used to be home, and I used to be just stand there. I'm going to let I tell you. I used to be home, and I have the kids them to take care of, and I used to be just there. And when the stress get up on me, I can't forget this song. I always sing it. I'm next in line for my blessing. And sometimes I cry tears just singing. And I play it every evening while, just washing the dishes and cooking and trying to prepare something for the kids them till when they come in from school. And I just singing and always just be singing. I'm next in line for my blessing. And so when the table turned for me and I get the chance, can I help you? And I get the chance was to come to the Bahamas there, and all the things wasn't maybe the way that I so desire it, because you're back home and you heard about foreign country, and when you reach here it's totally different. It's different because this is just the Caribbean country. But regardless, it was a blessing to be able to my mom was home, and I was responsible to help with my mother with her financial and medical and everything, and it was a blessing to be able to put back to mommy and to send back to my kids. And God bless, God have given me the health and the strength that my 4 kids have passed the worst, and when I say past the worst, they have grown past the age of adult, and so I'm very grateful and I'm thankful. So now I have to be focused on me. Now I have grandkids and everything, and sometimes you still want to do for the grandkids that you can't even do as you would want to, because you can't even do for yourself as much as you'd want to. But regardless, you have to be grateful and you have to be very thankful. And I remember I decided my aim while I leave home was to start a home. I need to build a house. I have to build a house. And I came here from 209. And when I came here, I said, you know, when you have the kids, then you have to be sending to do this and sending to do that. It's like, you really think things would... Sometimes I can't believe I'm even here for 12 years, you know. And I'm saying, well, I maybe don't get that house going, but, you know I help my kids them to accomplish certain things. And, you know, my mommy passed and gone, but I did my best. And as I said, this is just a Caribbean country, but regardless of the odds. And then I decided now that I have to try to start to put a roof over my head, because that was my aim. So now I start to build something. And, you know, it's like just starting, but it's like you can't ever get to where. But guess what? You have to be grateful, because once there's a start, there's got to be a finish. Kerry and Honey. Hello, Kerry. Hello. Blessing, you know. So God is always a provider, and let me tell you something, He will provide. And sometimes, like, I'm not going to pretend like sometimes things don't get to my head. Sometimes I find myself like I want to fall in, honest to God, like you just want to fall in some form of depression when things not going the way, or you just, you know, so much things to be dealing with. But it's like, if it's one thing I must tell you, you see, once you know the Lord, it doesn't matter. Once you know the Lord, it doesn't really matter. You might find yourself, you might even slip. But at the same time, once you know the Lord, and you know the goodness of God, and you know the strength and everything that God can put into you, trust me, and you hold on to that, to His hand, just hold on to His hand. And no matter how you are rock, and no matter how it seems, you just continue. You know, just continue to just trust God, and trust me, it will work out. Little by little. So right now I'm just doing my little building, and I'm trying, and sometimes it's really get to me doing this and doing that and doing that. But regardless, we have to be very grateful and thankful. And so I always used to be talking to my sister, and sometimes I just say, boy, Lita, I heard it in your voice, like, you know. And I'm saying, sometimes it's like, you know, you're doing the best sometimes, and it's like it's still not good enough to you. So I said, you catch yourself and you sit there and say, you can't be too ungrateful to God. You can't just, you know, complaining every day. And so I catch myself. I found myself started just complaining. Oh, I have this to do. And oh, I have that to do. And by the time you do A, you have B, C, D, E. But you're among the living. So once there's life, there is hopes. And so I've learned how to trust God even more and try not to complain as much. And I start to write down my goals. I start to write down my long-term goals and my short-term goals. And I start to write down what I'm grateful for and what I'm thankful for, and my gratitude. So it become my gratitude journal. And I'm inviting you guys to do the same, because it works. So instead of complaining, and sometimes to dinner friends, it become back your curse. So sometimes instead of sharing certain things with friends and family, tell it to God. Put it in a journal. Pray about it. Talk to God on a daily basis about it. And trust me, God have His ways of working all things for you. So today, I'm thankful for life. Today, I'm thankful for health. Today I'm thankful for this blessed Sunday. Today I'm thankful for all of you that are on my life. Let's make it possible to share with you guys. Today I'm thankful for families and friends. Today I'm thankful just to be among the living in my sound mind. To have something to able to eat, you can lay down on a bed and sleep. Yeah, my holy rent. I might hold my rent, but I'm still indoors and that don't put me out. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful. What are you grateful for today? Share it with me too today. Just text and let me know. What are you grateful for? Give me 2 things that you are grateful, most grateful for. So let's start this way, and you will see how good God is to all of us. Every second you hear, another one gone, this one gone, in my district right now back home. Oh my, sometimes it's so sad. You know, you have the elders them, and you look up to the elders in a district, and you know, you leave them, and you really cares for them. And because it's one thing, I always love the elderly. I get along with the elderly. I get along with young people a lot, but when they come on to the elderly, oh please, I get along with them very well. So yes, Carrie Ann, I agree. I have something to be thankful for. Oh yeah, Blue Grudge. Grateful for breathing. It's a blessing. It is a blessing. We have to be grateful, and we have to show our gratitude. Sometimes we get up in the morning, and some of us just behave like we just get up by ourselves. You know? So we can't do it alone. We can't do it by ourselves. We have to be grateful. Grateful for sanity. Oh yeah. Blue Grudge, congrats on your life. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to be on board. Amaria Walker, happy to be here. It's nice to have you on board. Stammer One Drop. J True. Amaria Walker, I'm watching the ad. Thank you very much. I'm grateful to have you all on board. I'm grateful to be here just watching. I'm grateful for you to be joining and sharing your 1 cent, your 2 cent, your 5 cent. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. You know, yeah, sometimes I just sit down and I look, and it's like, I'm not a liar. You know, it just touches me sometimes. I see some people out there and live, you know, like there's no God, you know, they're just here by themselves. They have no form of showing, no form of gratitude or nothing, you know. But just keep praying and give God thanks, and you know, continue to lift up each other. And another thing, when you look around and see what is really taking place today, tomorrow never promised to any of us. Never. So while we are here today, and plenty of us, I realize that it is the hardest thing to tell someone how much we love them. So while you're here watching, most of us have 2 phones. Just take your phone and you can give someone, whether your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, a friend, just let someone know how much you cares and you love them. Because you know, a minute might be too late to tell that individual. A minute, a second, and then we're going to say, if we didn't know. It is the hardest thing for some people just to say, I love you. It is simple. Just open your mouth and say, I love you. So we find out that while we are here, it's like we're just living. We don't take time sometimes to give God thanks. Not even God himself, but it's like we're afraid to say, Lord, I love you. Lord, I adore you. Lord, I look up to you. And if you can't tell it to God, you can tell it to. So tell someone, and especially a lot of sons, mostly, I realize that you will find the girls more tell their mother, their parents that they love them. A lot of men see that macho like they don't, are young guys to hug their mama to say I love you. And many of them, even with their girlfriends, sometimes they don't want to say I love you. Some of them, I don't know, and it's like they will show it, try to show it, but they don't say it. And I'm not bashing Jamaican men and all, but most of them, to be honest, sometimes it's like to say I love you is a crime. because it's like, you know, growing up in our cultures, like it never said as much, it never expressed, like they will more show it by what they'll do for your parents and stuff. So, you know, the younger generation, Blue George, I think it was mackerel. It was mackerel. What's that? I never get that one. So we just have to take the time to say it. Yeah, I love you, Blue George. I think it was Mackerel and Grits. Oh, I found her channel. Yeah, I do a lot of Mackerel and Grits on my channel. Mackerel and Grits, yeah, I have to cook that at least sometime one time a week. I'll cook it. You know, I cook twice a day at work. So I cook sometimes for lunch and sometimes I cook dinner. So here in Bahamas, it's like grits. It's a Bahamian dish. Grits is mostly served as a breakfast. It can serve as a lunch and it can serve as dinner. However, it hardly serves as lunch. Mostly breakfast. So in the morning you will have like grits and mackerel, grits and tuna salad. You will have grits and steamed corned beef, boiled fish and grits. In Jamaica we will say steamed fish, but here it's boiled fish. So that will be like for breakfast. You can have it with sardine. Definitely not going to sit with vegetable here. But in the evening, if you're going to have it for dinner, then you will put peas. So you have grits and peas with fish. So grits is one of the main breakfast dish here in the Bahamas. That's how they is. So if you can't cook grits and work in the household, I guess you have to try and eventually practice become perfect. You know, back home we go for turn cornmeal. Turn cornmeal, we used to have I love turn cornmeal, and that's what we will normally have home, but here is grits. So that's how I normally do grits. So thank you, Blue George. Thank you for watching. I wonder how old cultures dealt with this matter. I wonder how old cultures dealt with this matter. What matter? What matter? Culture matter? What is it? They're talking about the same grits? I don't understand. Oh, I understand, you know. Sorry about that. You said, because I think that love can be expressed into many other ways. Oh, yeah. Love can be expressed in many different ways, but there's nothing like when you say it. And you can still say it and don't mean it. For me as a woman, I love to hear it, and not only hear it, I like to see it. Because love, you should be able to not only hear it, but feel it and see it, so that way you can believe it. But some people will spit it out their mouth and there is nothing behind it, because they just get used to say it, so that there's no action to it. And for me, love is an action word. For me, you got to show it. That's for me. But some men have it hard to express themselves, to say it. It is perception to see. That's true, because if you really love the individual, then you should never be afraid to express it. But if you're only acting, then you might have a problem in really express it, or to even say it. Okay, so you'll have some people like they say, oh, I love this individual, and they're together, and they will shower them with gifts and presents and XYZ, but yet they will never say it. They will never open their mouth to say it. And then sometimes they don't really love you, you know. So, and then sometimes they will say it. It's like it go vice versa. But trust me, if somebody really loves you, you can tell. Trust me, you got to feel it. You got to feel it. I George said, I think men who are warriors minded find it pinkish to say. I mean, punkish. They should be free to express at any given time. Well, a lot say it and don't mean it. A lot use the word I love you and they don't mean it. But you can feel it, trust me. You can feel it. Why? I mean, say, sound delicious. The word sound delicious, I mean. It's nice to have someone when a person tell her that they love you and they not only say it, but they show it. In many ways than one, you can express your love to someone. Remember, remember, St. John 3, remember? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. So love was from the beginning. That the way that God loved us, he gave his only begotten Son. So if God could give us his only begotten Son because of love, that tell us he not only say it, but he prove it to us. He show it to us. Because just imagine, can you just imagine having your only son, your only child, and to give up your only child? Would you just imagine it? Just imagine having your only child and have to give up that child. So it's love. It's from back then, and it's from way back in the beginning. That's the way God expressed his love and show us his love. So we too can, just looking at it and to see what God has done for us by giving up his only son. That is love right there. So he express it. He not only show, he express it. Not for one, but for all. So we should also do the same, not only but show it. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. St. John 3 verse 16. So from the beginning of time, it was expressed to us. So it should also continue. And you could feel the love of God. So, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Abby, I think I see what you're talking now. It's so, take it back from then to now. Having my first child, I remember when I had my first child. When I was conceived and that baby was in my womb. And the love I felt for that child, from that child was in my womb. And for me was to give up that child. Oh my God. God really loves us. He really do love us. There was a time, Blue Grudge said, there was a time I rather been lied to, but I never get those cute gifts. Abby's world, definitely. We overlook a lot we shouldn't. Love, I'm telling you, you see, it's just something, the topic just turned. And it don't, because we're talking about blessing, and love is also blessing. So when it comes on to the word love, I just love to use it because I'm a lover. And when it comes on to sharing, that's me giving, um, loving your families, loving your friends until this given day. I was just talking yesterday when I come on to my last child. It's like what I felt. I remember when I was pregnant with my last child, and I went into the hospital, and I was just like from the first beginning, and I just was just bleeding. And when doctor decided that they're going to wash out the baby, and I said, "Is there a heartbeat?" And the doctor said yes, and I said, as long as there is a heartbeat, I will never do it. And it's like that child was not even fully built up, but it's like you have that bond with that child from inside the womb, and it's a special love that you bond. And then after you feel that child move for the very first time, it's like you create that bond even more with that child. So love is special, love is kind, love is true. It's not jealous. Oh boy, I tell you, love is just, when you really love somebody from the depths of your heart, it's special. Not only to fling it out because we can't comprehend the love of God, no. But love is really special, and God has shown to us by giving us his only child. And that is a mark that none of us have ever I'm not gonna say we can never measure up to that love. Never. So in saying that, let us continue to love one another. Love our family, love our brother, love our sister, love our wives, love our husband, love our mate, love our children, love each and every one. Because love is a blessing. And it's a blessing to find someone to love unconditional. It's a blessing. And it's not just a word to fling across lightly. When you use that word or to say I love you, it should be, you should really meant it. Oh, Blue Girl said, I can't imagine love being hurt. Okay. Love hurt. And sometimes I always said, because love not supposed to hurt. But love can cause you to be hurt. But love should never hurt. Love can cause you to get hurt. Because someone can hurt you because of love. Because when I say that, is like you love the individual so much, and then disappointment or anything that they might done to you, then you're going to be hurt. But physically, mentally, it should never hurt. Love should never cause you to be hurt that way. That's how I see it. If you really love somebody, you should cherish them. You don't want to see them in pain. You don't want to see them hurt or anytime. Okay. Blue God just said, I still wouldn't mind being lied to. Xmas is coming up. What do you mean? You don't mind being lied to? No, I mean like losing a loved one. No, we don't want to lose any loved one. When you love someone, you really wish, you don't want to lose them. You want to spend as much time with them as possible. And when I see so many people, that's why I love when death hit, it is so hurt. Because when you love someone and to really see they just gone, it's really hurt. I'm telling you, it's hurt. Oh my Abby's world. That's why when I reach people saying no real love exists, I totally disagree. Like myself, never experienced real love doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just that God don't send it my way yet. Tell me sweet lies. You don't mind somebody, Blue Grudge, you don't mind somebody keep telling you lies? You rather they tell you lies? Have you? Don't worry, my dear. You'll find love. One day love will come your way. Trust me. Okay. It's like, and I use this quote many times. It's like at a restaurant and you ask for someone just come in and said, you asked for a 5-score meal, a 3-score meal, and somebody just come in and said, let me have a burger. And they just slap up the burger and give to them. And you still waiting right there. And you're wondering what happened. Remember, those meals take time to prepare. So God is going to prepare someone for you special, my dear. Don't worry. You hold on and you wait, because Mr. Right is right there to love you unconditional one day. Because trust me, baby, when you find it, you will know. You're going to feel it. When you kiss that person, you're going to feel so nice. You're going to feel like you're flying in the sky. Come on, hubby. You'll never be loved. The first love is God love. So you felt that love, and then a motherly love. Trust me. And hubby, I love you. I do love you, my niece. I love you unconditional. Love is God to sweep you off your feet when it comes. Abby, don't worry. Mr. Right is coming. Just hold on. Don't rush it. You don't rush it. Yeah, and when I do, I expect sweet lies. Mr. Blue Grudge. No sweet lies around here. Real lies. Real truth. No lies. Real truth. In Blue Grudge, you want someone to lie to you? No. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want true love. And so when it hits you, you feel no pain. Real love. Unconditional love. When they kiss you, you feel like you're trembling. You can feel love, Sometimes some people telling you, oh, I love you. Baby, I love you. I can't live my life without you. Let me tell you, say something, yes, and sweetheart. Never feel it. Because when you can know when somebody really love and check for you. Trust me. No sweet lies. Real love. To me, it's perception sharpening. Let me ask the Blue Grudge. Are you don't believe in love? Do you not believe in love? Do you believe there are true and conditional love out there? Or you just believe there is no true love? What do you think? I believe it's paranoid. It's preordained. Have you ever been hurt by love before? If you don't mind. Yeah, there are many different types of love. That's true. Some are real and some are not. You know, some man lie and wicked and some woman really lie and wicked. I don't tell a lie. And when I tell you, you really believe it. And I'll lie you. But the thing is, you can really feel it. Just 1 minute. Drinking some iced tea, green tea. But this green tea don't nice like my green tea. Oh, if the blue saying things to make me feel better, knowing that it's only to make me feel better. Oh, if the blue say things to make me feel better, knowing that it's only to make me feel better. Oh, that show you effort. I don't want no one lie to me. Thank you. Blue Brush. I've been asked if I was a grandmom. Blue Grunge. Have this world been lied to in a good way? Doesn't mean it shouldn't be tolerated. Blue Grunge. I just get these cute little gifts. You get cute gifts? That's nice. It's always nice to get gifts. I love gifts. For me personally, maybe it's the month that I born. I born in the month where the most love are expressed and the month where the most gifts are shared. The time of giving more than ever. So maybe that's why I love gifts, and I love to exchange presents with each others. Um, and I love surprises. And it's nice when you have a loved one who does that for you, or randomly, whether loved ones or not. It's just nice. It's a way of expressing yourself. And love can express in many different ways. Mm-mm. Oh, you just don't get those sweet gifts, eh? Sad. I just think people lie when they can't handle the truth. Maybe that could be the case, and sometimes it's not known. Yeah, sometimes it's better not known. Yeah. But overall, love is really good. Love is nice. It's good to love someone and someone love you back. Overall, Jazzy Day, Dead Box. I Miss Leah finally had the time to catch you on some of your vlogs. Just last night with your husband showing the house. Much blessing to all of you. Thank you very much, Miss. Thank you very much, Jazzy. Love and respect to you. Blessing, blessing, blessing. Oh yeah. We're trying to build. It's been a while. But in God we trust, and we are hoping and taking our. God continue to bless and give us the health and the strength to do so. Now that our kids are past the worst, I'm putting in the work. I'm trying hard because I've been here for 12 years, and that is my goal. To just get it going. When you work hard all the days of your life, you just want to, knowing that you have something to look back on where you can relax and enjoy the fruit of your labor time to come. So despite how it is right now, where it is so hard, and I try not to complain. I just push on, and once God give me health and strength, I know it will finish one day, and that is what I'm working towards. Just taking my time and to do little by little. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Better not known. Yeah, sometimes when things are better not known, because sometimes I'm telling you're in love with sometimes, because sometimes relationship can be very strange, to be honest. When you come on to this love thing, some people really use the word randomly, but they don't show you. Sometimes you're with someone, and like sometimes, like I look at other people's lives, I look at my life, and I look at many different things, and I try to view. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I really ask the question, love is really blind sometimes, because sometimes you love somebody, and because you so love the person and desire the person, you put up with some really foolishness sometimes. Sometimes the person do some things, and it's like, Because out of love, you look past it. And then sometimes some people would say, he or she might be crazy. Why he or she put up with such thing? But you see, when you love an individual, and doesn't matter what the person might be doing or going on with sometimes, until you really feel to the T that enough is enough, that's when you as an individual is going to give up. It doesn't matter what he, she, the old lady or anybody said. Until you believe enough is enough, that's when you're going to give up. Because it's like when you really care for somebody and you really love that person, and I'm talking about truly love that individual and really love that individual, it's like the person might be acting messy or doing some stupid stuff or certain things like you don't agree with what the person is really doing, and you will continue to forgive the person sometime over and over, or you will be trying to help the person to build, and some people will be saying he or she must be crazy because they can't see that person is so and so, and they can't see that this person is so and so. But to be honest, it's like you're trying to build that individual, because the love that you so love the person is like the person or whosoever is on the outside looking in, they are seeing right through that individual. But because you're so in love with that individual, it's like you're just feeling and seeing the love that you have for that person, that you're not seeing the bad flaws that much, that you're trying so much to think you can change the individual or to try to see that things will work out. But sometimes it's best you just let it go, because at the end of the time, it's like because of this love thing that you so desire, you're putting in so much, and God bless what that individual might be putting in. Sometimes that person is only draining you, and it's like you can't see it because you're so much deep in love with that individual, and you believe that person loves you so much to the T. Yes, sometimes, yeah, they really do love you, but as I said, love does not hurt. So eventually you're going to catch yourself, but sometimes it's too late. But as I said, these are the reasons why they said love is blind, because sometimes the person might be acting and treating you a certain way, and it's like you can't see it enough to say enough is enough, but other people are seeing it clearly. But sometimes you do catch yourself ahead of time, but sometimes it's too late. So love is really blind. I believe that. I'm sorry to say, but I believe it. Just my view. Sometimes telling somebody you're trying to help them, it's like you're telling them and you're showing them, and they're still not seeing. What is the problem? It's like you're telling it and you're showing it to them, but they still can't see it. It's like they're missing the picture. They're missing what's really true. Like you're just fighting for that individual, and it's like you're trying to build them up, and it's like sometimes, trust me, a time comes where you really got to see. You really will see. And sometimes it's like it's not really, you don't really want to give up on the individual. It's my grandbaby coming here. Wherever me is, you find me. You want to say hi? Come and say hi. That's one of my grandbaby there. He's a man all by himself. I have 13-year-old son who would take the knowledge that is blind. The 13-year-old son who would take the knowledge that is blind to town. But here's the things, these days are more advanced. So true. yes, guys, I do believe in love, and I all pray that we all find love, because love is so kind. Love is lovely when you find the right person to love. For me personally, I remember starting off with my husband. We started off when I was a teenager. I was only 14 years old. And I'm going to give you that story. I'm going to give you a story time. But guys, right now I have to go. So in my next, I'm going to give you a story time of my love affair with my husband and how we get to be together. I'm going to share that all with you guys. So remember, tell your families and friends, let them know how much you care and your love for them. And love is true and love is kind. And Blue Grudge, it's nice having you to chit chat with. Join me and please hit the notification bell that whenever time I post a video, you will always be notified. It's nice talking with you. I would like to have you in my life for next time. So tell a friend to tell a friend, and remember to share. Tell someone about Leah Authentic Journey, because I'm coming bigger and better, and I'm getting there. I start off, I think it's a year ago, and I'm trying now to reach 2K. So please to share and tell a friend to tell a friend. I soon will start to having giveaways and stuff, and just having some little fun times. So guys, I love to have you on board. So continue to support Leah Authentic Journey. Until next time, guys, thank you for joining me. Remember to like, share, and hit the notification bell, but whenever time I post a video, you will always be notified. Until next time, this is your girl Leah saying thanks for watching. To all you my beautiful people, to Blue Grudge, thanks to have you on board. You're a sport. Until next time, this is your girl Leah saying peace out. Bye for now. Mwah. Love you, my beautiful people.